Now I would like to present the class Valedictorian, Skylar. Skylar has had an outstanding academic career at Tollgate High School. She has been a member of the High Honor Roll throughout her high school career. She has been a member of the National Honor Society and the National Spanish Honor Society. She was a recipient of the Harvard Book Award in her junior year and received numerous academic awards this year. Among those was the President's Education Award and the U.S. Marine Corps Scholastic Excellence Award. She has been a member of the varsity cross-country, indoor, and outdoor track teams for all 4 years of high school. In addition, she has been a member of the Executive Committee, the Spanish Club, and the Gender Equity Club while here at Tollgate. Skylar will attend Brown University in the fall, where she will major in biology with plans to pursue a degree in medicine. We wish her the best of luck in the future. Skylar Lowe.
Hello, I'm Skylar Lowe, this year's valedictorian. The first thing I'd like to do is welcome everyone here, fellow graduates, family, friends, teachers, and administration members. Tonight's ceremony is very special, and it's truly an honor to be here addressing you all today. It's been a long 4 years. Within them, we've made and sometimes lost friends. We've experienced the difficulty levels rising in our schoolwork. We've learned to what extent we can procrastinate and still get an assignment completed. We've discovered our study habits. For some of us, that means studying a week in advance, while for the rest of us, that means either cramming the night before or, looking over our notes the period before a test. We have learned how to run off of 3 hours of sleep. We've realized that it's nearly impossible to wake up at 6 o'clock every morning. It's also nearly impossible to make it up every staircase in the morning without huffing and puffing, despite of how physically fit we all are. We've experienced the glamour and fun that comes along with dances such as homecoming and prom, and we have together made everlasting memories. While really looking at our class, I noticed how well-rounded we all really are. We have the brains, the brawn, and of course the beauty. The latter is pretty self-explanatory just by looking at the class of 2016, so I decided to strictly focus in on the academic and athletic excellence of this year's senior class. The level of intellect in our class is really pretty impressive. GPAs have been soaring through the roof for these past 4 years, and class rank was extremely tight. Some have been competitive with their grades, which in the end has caused each and every one of us to try harder to become more successful. It truly is an honor being up here as the valedictorian, knowing how smart this year's senior class really was. Not only has this year's senior class played a major role in the classroom, but also out on the fields, rinks, tracks, courses, and courts as well. The class of 2016 has been a part of so many athletic accomplishments. Here are just a few. A state championship in 2013 for boys soccer, 2 consecutive state championships for girls hockey in both 2014 and 2015, multiple championships for unified basketball, an undefeated season in girls track in 2015, and most recently, a 2016 state championship from the girls soccer team. This shows how Tollgate seniors have strived as both students and athletes. So I was originally clueless when it came to writing this speech. I watched some speeches online, Googled what made up a good speech, complained a lot, and later on my room wondering if I'd ever be able to finish this. When I asked multiple friends around school, their one main piece of advice was, hey, don't make it boring. Thanks, guys. Finally, I had an epiphany. This is my speech. I'm going to say what I think is fitting, so I decided to share with you all what I learned within these past 4 years at Tollgate. The following pieces of advice I give are 100% common sense, but nowadays highly overlooked and often forgotten, so I chose to reiterate them. Don't take the easy way out. In other words, work hard and put effort in. Find out what you are capable of and strive towards success. Don't worry about what others think. Today, society is pretty selfish, so despite of what you may think, no one will likely realize if you do something incorrect or abnormal. If someone does happen to be judging you, you shouldn't even worry because that person likely isn't nice and their judgment doesn't really matter then. Don't compare yourself to others. Focus on your own strengths and weaknesses and alter them to improve yourself. Take opportunities. You only have one chance to live, so you might as well go out and do as much as you can. My last point is extremely important, which is why I saved it for last. Some of us will be attending college in the fall, while others will be going into the military, into the workforce, or who knows. Wherever it is you may go, find your passion and roll with it. Don't decide your future based on annual income or rank. You may have money or high status, but you might not necessarily be happy. Use the next couple of years to explore your interests and find out how you really wish to spend the remainder of your life. To conclude my speech, I just wanted to thank some individuals who have made my high school career both positive and meaningful. I first wanted to thank my mother, one of the most influential people towards my success and one of my best friends. She supported me when times got tough, never questioned my excessively late bedtime, and was always a great listener when drama reached an all-time high. The number one thing I'd like to thank her for, though, is for never pressuring me about my schoolwork, but instead trusting that I was doing my best. Next, I wanted to give a shout out to my dad, who's also been a key contributor to my success in high school. Like my mother, my dad has also been very supportive towards me. He has always helped me see the positive side to everything, and for that, I thank you, Dad. Thank you also to my sister, Samantha, for adding a little bit of brightness to my life each day with her silly remarks and her bubbly personality. I would lastly like to give a quick thank you to all of my friends who have made my life both in and out of Tollgate memorable and fun. Thank you to Lindsay Russell, Victoria LaFazia, Cassandra Messier, Victoria Nelson, Elizabeth Costello, Kyle McGuire, Nick Mattioli, Ryan Beatty, Duncan Hart, Heather Alstrom, and Ashley Shin. You guys are all awesome. On that note, I'm going to end this now and make it so that we are one speech closer to walking the stage and becoming independent adults. I genuinely wish that everyone here succeeds in his or her future. Congratulations to the class of 2016. Thank you.